ko.
Kung sa mga what time ka
So my question is,
How did you overcome?
Pila ka raw nang imong mahimo.
Lugar sa imong lawas nga virgin pa.
Sugot ba ka na
Wala ba kay pagsisisi?
for your vlog,
Ask you some grilling questions.
how do you manage everything?
what are the perks of
Tax position.
the most stupid thing? How to be you?
Please tell us what is your secret.
Never pa na kung naasin mo ha. What is your thought or what is your opinion? Apes are still here.
Ay balak man. Sure ba?
Kubag daw eh. Napukulaan pumutan.
How hard is it? It's not fair.
So here it is.
What would you choose?
Are you happy with your life?
May dagulan na ni.
Mayang adlaw everyone and mga cat-cats. This one is your cat-cat warrior, your cat-cat enemy number 1. This is another episode of this one and this is the segment Studio 1. For today's episode, I am going to entertain a lot of questions coming from my friends, romance, and countrymen. Ubay-ubay ang mga pangutana ang aking dawat, sent by few people that have asked for questions to ask me. What you are going to hear are only my opinions, thoughts, and my mindset. Walay nagbuot kaya ako ng YouTube channel. Alright, so sit back and get ready to hear the firing discussion and honest talk. Especially kani mga kat-kat. This one is really a good vibes. Full ba nga lami? That is totally stupid.
You enjoy what you're doing. Dili niya kung iwala ang authenticity.
Nabilang init pa. It caught my attention. Kat-kat, stay put lang. It's not really a joke.
I don't have to please everybody.
I hope you enjoy watching. Let's get started for the first question.
Number 1, how to be you po.
How to be me? Oh. Thanks, Mix, for that question. So, how to be me? All you have to do is come up with your own YouTube channel. Maybe it's just be yourself. Don't try to copy anybody. Be authentic. Be OG. That's all what it takes to be me.
Hi, Jan. My question to you, how do you manage being a father, a friend, a husband, while being a full-time veteran?
Thanks, Liz. From Liza, one of my few friends in the area. It's just a matter of how you balance your life. Don't try to overdo things, and with that, everything will be okay.
My question is, what is the weirdest dream you've ever had and why?
Hi, gang. Thanks, Heki. The weirdest dream. Ooh, what is it? Well, should I tell you kung sa to akong weirdest dream, YouTube will not like it. I'd rather tell you private. Okay. Weirdest dream I've ever had. That just happened very recently. And the next time I knew it when I woke up. Basta it's weird because I think a dream where nagdagan-dagan ko sa kulanggo and then when I woke up the next morning, I found out, perting kapuya, iuhaw ko pag matanak ko. Corny.
Hi, Bash. So my question is, wala ba kay pagsisisi when transfer from other company?
Thanks, Bash. Hi, Fritz. Of course, no. Wala ko nagsisi. Wala ko nag-regret because I am happy to where I am now and I am in a new chapter, new beginning. That's what life is all about. And you just have to go on with life. That's the journey.
So, kanya ko pangutangan gamigo. What is the purpose of your existence? Hanapin kadua. Can a statement be true and false at the same time?
Thanks, Dai. Thanks, Rai. Hi, Rai. my purpose. The purpose of my existence is to be able to touch other people's lives. That has always been my mantra. I don't desire for something very huge. My existence is just for me to be able to inspire people, especially the people that I love the most, my family, my friends, and the people closest to my heart, because in that way, you have a well-lived life, the best. And for your second question, I believe for those who are habitual liars, they tend to take their statement as always true because that's their desire to convince people with their lies. That applies to dishonest people. People who live with a fantasy life, who are not in touch with their reality, who denies the reality in life, even if they know that it's lying.
John, you being a husband, please tell us what is your secret of a husband to stay faithful to their marriage?
Thanks for that question, Steph. For a husband to stay faithful to the marriage is not to fall in love with somebody else while you are in the onset of the relationship, be it marriage, be it a romantic relationship with someone else or with somebody, and there is a commitment between the two of you. Of course, you should not fall in love with someone else aside from the person that you have a commitment with. That's faithfulness. Kung ma-in love ka sa lain while you are in a relationship, you become unfaithful. Swapang na ka.
Man, nagbuntag diyan mo. Unsa may mga istorya ng House Bill 931 Heartbreak Leave. Kay galagot nagiguan na nga bill nganong kana mong gimiunahon nga daghan mga problema dis kagayan. Sa JUAN bit ubag daw bi.
Ulba. Hi, Koy. Thanks for that question, Koy. Actually, I'm not too familiar about that, Koy, honestly. Not until imo ni siyang ipangutana sa ako, so I did my own research. But as for the heartbreak bill, I just find this so kiat. So 30. Whoever initiated that bill must have something to do with heartbreak. Naka-come up pa siya yung idea it should be passed as a bill. In addition lang siguro with regards to aning a bill po, it's somewhat tolerating some people to be weak. Ma-heartbreak lang, mag-leave na lugar ka. Wow. Iba ba? Kauwi ba?
Hi John, my question would be, what would you choose? EQ or IQ?
Pawex! Thanks for that question. Alright. EQ or IQ? Of course, IQ. For me, IQ is more important because you get to have more knowledge about how to do with every situation. You are smarter to handle things your way, especially when it comes to challenges sa kinabuhi. You have to be very smarter. That's very important. Kung EQ ang labaw for any individual, you tend to be more dramatic, more soft when it comes to dealing with life situations, especially the tough situations. When you have a high EQ, you are more sensitive to the feelings of other people. If you have the IQ, you tend to be very dominant, very righteous if that is not managed properly. So, balance lang. Aron dili magkinaunsa. But for me, kung sa ratio siguro, 70 ang IQ, 30 ang EQ.
Pila ka raw ng imong may mo sa usa ka adlaw.
Huy! Kulpa! Kulpa, ina sa tituro. Times the yours. Pila ka rounds. Depende na siya kung ganahan ko. Depende sa sabot.
What was the biggest challenge in your life and how did you overcome it?
Hi, Chloe. Thank you for that question. Alright, the biggest challenge that I've had so far was when I've become an autistic parent. To begin with, becoming a parent is in itself is already very challenging. When I became an autistic parent, that was when I realized it was very challenging. There is no overcoming. It's a continuous process. It can even sometimes become worse, more challenging every day. that you are a parent to a special child, but it is very fulfilling. I have already said this in my previous episode. I'm saying this again. It's not easy. I feel special. I feel different. It's something that sets me apart from the rest of the fathers in the world. I am given this task, and not everybody else are capable or will be able to get through with it. And I know I can do it. I will do it. Again, there is no way to overcome it.
Hi, John. Question. What is your thought or what is your opinion regarding the administration of BBM this time?
Thanks for that question, Dr. Rino. What can I say? I have nothing to say. To be honest, I'm not really a political person. I am not that keen about political issues or anything that has something to do with politics. Kaya very komplikado kayo. I don't find myself being in that picture to have much things to say about politics because again, it's complicated. It's one of the topics that I join in. Wala lang, masin-masin lang, tanaw-tanaw lang, chill lang. If I'd say something bad about BBM, of course, the pink lawans will react. Or if I'd say that I'm for the pink lawans, people also who's pro BBM will also react. So I'm not saying that I'm in the middle. It's not my cup of tea. I just go along with it, but I don't get along.
Hey, hi. There's an interesting question that I would like to ask you. You've been doing content creation for quite some time now. What keeps you fueled to continue despite of the statistics of your channels?
Jampong, what keeps me fueled? I love the question that goes, what keeps me fueled? Well, the key and the secret is I just love what I'm doing, and I'm not really particular about getting a lot of subscribers because of doing so. The content that I'm creating, that I'm uploading in my YouTube channel is not something that's my priority. I am employed. Having a YouTube channel is just my playground. Something that I enjoy doing. As you notice, I don't upload regularly. I just upload when I feel like doing, or should there be ma-invite na ako for a conversation for this one, for a conversation segment. But this is not really my priority. This is not my way of living. This is not my means of livelihood. That is why I'm not really trying hard to get a high statistics. Again, this is not really my priority. This is not my economic pipeline, so to speak. Again, I just enjoy what I'm doing. I just enjoy what I'm uploading, what I'm creating. That's about it. That's how it goes.
Hi, Zai. So my question is, if you could choose a superpower, what would it be and why?
Thank you for that question, Dai. Agnes, superpower. What superpower do I want to have? I want to become Aquaman. Why? Because I'm not a good swimmer. I'm not really into the water surface. But it's not that I don't like. Should I have a superpower, I want to conquer my fear and explore what's underwater life. I want to experience what's life in there. I want to meet Nemo and all the sea creatures. I want to experience how it is to live down under. Gusto ko mahimong Serena. Pwede po mahimong Ursula.
Question for John. What are the perks of having a twin brother?
Wow. Flavex, thanks for that question. The perks of having a twin brother. I'm used to a life wherein if my twin brother do have something, if my parents would buy something for my twin brother, of course, dili pwede palitan kay kambal man me. That goes vice versa. Kung naapo ko yung ako naapo yung share. Aside from that, I have a mirror image. I feel different from most people around me because dili ka tanan ay twin brother. It sets me apart from the rest. Not only a mirror image, but I have an alter ego. and that is my twin brother. It's really different. Most people can have siblings, most people can have brother or sisters, but not everybody else are blessed to live in this life having a twin brother. That's really one of the perks that I do appreciate up to this day. I'm one of the lucky ones na I'm born into this lifetime with a twin brother.
My question is, sa imo ang preparations imself kung nakaibalak mag-sure ba tubag amang
Diyos niyo, so good na. So good na ang mga kahugaw sa mga pangutana. Thanks, Dai. Handling ang mga preparations. I guess, drink a lot of pineapple juice. Aron yummy and sweet.
John, my question would be, why we always think that sometimes life is not fair?
Hi, Mikey. Thank you for that question. Life is not fair. Yes, it is not fair. It really is not. That's just the way how this life works. If we expect life to be fair, then that becomes the problem. We become frustrated. But it's just a matter of acceptance. Life is not fair because there are a lot of standards for you to comply. It's not fair. Does that also mean that life is not good at all? Life is not beautiful. It's still beautiful. It's just a matter of how you accept it, how you play around with life, how you go along with life. Don't take life too seriously. Don't be so dramatic. With that, you will realize that this life is indeed really beautiful. Life is not fair for us to realize that there is really difference when you have something or when you have nothing. The key is just learn the hard lesson. That's life. That's how it works.
Ask a question to my dear friend Abidjan. Beshi, we really strive hard to give what's best for our children. So my question is, how do you manage everything? Especially karon that Cham is now in high school and Ato is already grown up. How do you manage your time with work and with your family? Do you still have daytime with Maymay?
Beshiko, thank you for that question. How do I manage? Really, Beshiko, I don't have that ability to manage my time because I'm a crammer. I'm a boner. Just live life the way you want without trying to please a lot of people around you, because in that way it becomes stressful and exhausting. Trying hard lang that day. Date? Well, every day is a date for me and Mimay. That's it. It's a date. And we do it privately. That no one knows. No one can see.
Ay, like, question na never pa na kung asa mo ha. What's your biggest life regret so far, Dai?
Thanks, Dai. That's Carlo Bondoc. Biggest life regret. Honestly, I don't dwell too much on regrets because for me, there is a certain point in our lives as humans na masipyat yun ta. We cannot dwell on too much by regretting about all the lapses and shortcomings nato nga nabuhat sa atong ginabuhi. Kay kung wala po na siya naitabo, probably this is not the journey that we are in today. And the journey might go differently, either negatively or positively. I don't regret. I just take life as it is what it is.
Jan, kadamay dyan ko sa mga episode ba? Anyway, questions. What is the most stupid thing you've done in your entire life? Or what is your most embarrassing moment? Ano lang? See you.
Thanks, Jake, for that question. What is my most embarrassing moment? Well, embarrassing for me is kanang magpasakay ko sa situation where I'm not really in. That's weird for me. For me, it is really important to be yourself. Don't try to be somebody else that you are not. I find it awkward, embarrassing. Ew.
Boss, ako ang question, no? Unsa man imong take or sugot ba ka na muhiwalay ang Mindanao sa Pilipinas?
Idol, Cyrus, thank you for that question. What is my take nga Mindanao would separate from the Philippines? Is that ever possible? That's the question. For me, today as I speak, I don't think that is ever possible. So if ever, posible man siya may tabo, well and good. Separate kami na mo na tayo isa kanasod. So, kalma-kalma na mga taga-Visayas o taga-Luzon sa ato ah. Manis na dito sa Mindanao, kinalang magkanapas na passport or visa, I think. So, bongga ang show.
If human evolved from apes, how come apes are still here?
Rare! Polex Casino. Thank you for that question, pre. Apes are still around. Wala lang. Trip nila. Trip pakisaw-saw. Bored sila. Also, para siguro ma-realize sa mga humans na kalma-kalma lang kay unggoy lang bagya po nimong kagikan. It's a reminder. Labi na sa kanang mga ipagkulbaan na sila mga. That's it.
Hi Jen, akong pangutangan din sa mga karon. How hard is it to be a parent today?
Johnny Boy, thank you for that question. It is very hard. It's the toughest role anyone would ever play as parents to the generation of today's children. It's tough, but it's fulfilling. If you are weak, then you are not going to appreciate this generation. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of adjustments. If you are able to do that, then it's a tough role, it's a tough job, but it's one of the most rewarding and fulfilling.
This cousin of mine wanted me to ask him a question I've never asked him before. So here it is. Is your name written in the book of life?
Wow, what a question. Thanks, love. Thanks for that question. Thanks, cuz. Is my name written in the book of life? I would have to say yes. Because my name is Abidjan, and they're saying John. It's a holy name.
Hi, John. Okay, what is you and your wife's favorite sex position?
Huy! Pagkakulba na question ni mo, Marge. Thank you for that question, Marge. What is my favorite sex position? Bastos pa niya pa. Goodness sake. Pastilan. Anything. So long as it's pasok sa baga.
Hi Ter! Happy 3 years sa imo ang vlogging career. And this is my question. So, kung sa mga gigalunop Ter, ang yuyach or ang yugmoch?
Kini ang one of the best questions I've ever got. Ter! Kulba lagi Ter! The best. Yuyach versus yugmoch. Well, for me, I think nauna maging mga yuyach. Mas dagan ang yuyach. Yuyach mga nagmugnaan ng LGBTQ++++. Ang kani mga yugmoch, kung ano ni sila, murag supporting cast na sila Ter. So ayaw kabala ka Ter. Ay ka nervyos, dili ma-stress. Wala pa ta nalupig sa mga yugmoch. Yuyach pagyapon ang nangunguna Ter. Okay Ter? So kalma diha.
Can I ask you one question, Abby? Are you happy with your life without keeping in touch with your twin brother? That's all.
Hello, brother. That's my eldest brother, Mike. Thank you, brother, for that very heartbreaking question. Wow. I feel like my heart is sliced by a blade. For that question, sometimes I feel there's lacking, there's a missing piece. But then again, life is not about always being together with people who once matters to our lives the most. Life is about dealing with the reality. We have to accept things as they are. It is what it is. Live your life independently. I cannot always expect things to stay the same as it used to be. Bisan pag how close you are to someone, to somebody, like for that matters, twin brother or twin sister or any siblings that you have, there is always a time that you have to live apart. You have to go on with your life separately because you have different priorities. Like I always say, some people are important but they are not priorities. So that is something that I have truly accepted. Things will not always stay as it used to be. Otherwise, it becomes a problem. We become frustrated, and that's something that I stay away. So again, no matter how important some people are in our lives, there is always a time that we have to accept that they no longer are. We cannot always have them like we want them to be. It is not about being always together. Pwede mo those people like they're important, but that doesn't mean na important is na kinala magpermigin mo makita, permigin mo together. When we have different lives, we have different interests, we have different things to do, and we've got better things to do with our time without being together. It's a tough process for me to be able to accept things as it is today as I speak. It's very important. We get that mindset. It gives us more peace of mind. And that's very important. I'm happy, and I also wish the same way for my twin brother. He is happier. Even if we don't get to see each other that we used to, I wish both of us well. I wish that both of us will be able to continue making our stories more beautiful even if we are in separate lives, even if we don't get to be always together. We make our stories individually. We've got different stories to tell. Being twin brothers, or this also goes to other siblings that I have, the basic relationship will not go away. It's something that cannot be erased. What's important is we are happy in our lives, even if we live separately. Alright, that's about it everyone, and mga katcats. Those are just my opinions. Ay magpalag kung moto ko mga whatever insights that I have shared to you today, and whatever answers that I have provided to those questions. Again, ako aning YouTube channel, why magbuot. Also, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all those people who sent out their questions for me to answer. I indeed have a good time, the best. I'd like to hope that there would be a part for this with different sets of people na po ang atong pangayuan ni question to ask me. Anything that's really grilling questions, mga questions ka makapungkag og reputasyon, mga question yung makabuak og duhog, ana ang atong kinanggan for this concept. Once again, this one is your Cat Warrior, your Cat enemy number 1. Join me again next time for another surprising and more exciting episode right here on YouTube channel, This One. Enjoy your time. We're all good. We're all safe. Amping.